Welcome back to Kentucky Road Zero. Let's go into that mine then. That runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. Alright, give it a whirl. Is anybody down there? Nothing, huh? Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights, yeah? They got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal script, you know? And if you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. Oh god, oh. My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Conway tries to think of something clever to say. I heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try say something into the mouthpiece. Whoa. Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with the cave system. Oh, that was my voice, not hers. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so you just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something, or what did you have for breakfast today? Here's a story. I used to work doing roof repair. My boss got a real big job out in Louisville. It should have taken us an hour to get there. But then a thunderstorm hit and it was too late anyhow. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to it. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. It will measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax, try to breathe naturally. I breathe and think about the road. And I remember a moment when I was younger. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in a good shape, but keep at it for a minute. I visualize a hot meal. As a pearl of feedback and loose rock engulfs him, I relax. He relaxes. I think we destroyed the mines by overpowering the PA system. Scene 5. Still the Elkhorn mine. I know. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Shit, okay, I'm going to pull you out. We have to get you out of there. There you go, okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. Here, let's get you onto the tram. There you go, now let's see if this thing has power. Well, okay, there's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram right out of one of the auxiliary exits, if there are any. I think there are. What about the on-ramp? Well, we'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. Please sit at it. Okay. Why can't I turn off the light? Turntable? Oh, here we are. This may be hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe myself, but this whole branch was underwater last I heard. How did that happen? Some careless miner, some unattended machine bored through an underground lake? The water came in pretty fast and a lot of folks got trapped in the tunnels. I only heard parts of how it went from there, sanitized for the bereaved. You know how these big companies are. But there was gossip too. The trapped miners couldn't get the pumps going because the power was rationed, so they shut all the lights off. But even that it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they... You lost some people down here, didn't you? We all lost people down here. Well, not all of us, but most of us. It doesn't matter now. Look, this old turntable is still wired up. The controls are dead, but I can use my signal generator to switch tracks, if the water hasn't damaged it too much, or we can just keep heading down this tunnel. All this junk hanging up around the turntable is from the company store, just junk, you know. The miners would buy it and use it to decorate the place, or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way is which down here. It's all so dim and grey. Shannon connects two clip leads from her signal generator to the turntable electrical panel. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat, so... So we are at the animal bones and rowboat. We could also go to pendulum and casket, or bat feeder and scarecrow. Let's go to the scarecrow. And why can I turn my light off? Broken track. The track's all messed up here. This tram isn't going any further. I wonder what's down that tunnel. At least nothing that's doing light. So that's the scarecrow. What's at the other side? Dead end. Do you hear that? Kind of muffling rambling. Maybe we're near the surface? Yeah, it sounds kind of like a highway. I wonder why they stopped digging so abruptly here. Maybe they hit a pipe or something. Okay. So we'll have to turn the turntable again. Ah, that was bat feeder on the left, yeah. Let's go animal bones and rowboat again. And just continue down the original way. And this goes up. The other two paths did go down. Okay. Now we can really continue this way. Well, I was able to turn it. Wait, if this is the exit, what's down the other ways? You're not supposed to turn the turntable? That's weird. Why aren't you supposed to turn the turntable? Let's turn it towards the third direction. The pendulum and the casket. So all the dead ends were pretty sudden and not a long way away. This is a new place. A stage. Damn, it's almost totally intact. I thought it would have been destroyed. What is this place? It's a recording studio, basically, kind of thrown together, but when this mine was active, a couple of folk music activists spent time here recording miners' songs. Really academic, ivory tower types. None of the miners really talked to them much. So they stayed at the margins, observed, took notes, and then sometimes they'd get someone on a lunch break to sing into their microphone. Then I guess the power company got some kind of interest in the project and gave the archivists some code script tokens to pay the miners for their songs. What do you think they were after? Data, I guess, comparing intonations, subject matter, diction. You know, all those little details that no one really thinks about when they listen to music. Yeah, academics are great in that stuff. Let's get out of here. Okay, that's a dead end. Okay, we get some additional lore about the mine down here. So, of all the 4 different paths that don't lead to the exit, only one had something really interesting. But let's see what the other side has. Why do I have the light to turn on and off? Okay, this leaks into a big cavern type thing. A tape player. A dust rear-to-rear tape player is stashed beneath the track, loaded with tape but stuffed for power. It plays an old mining song. Oh, I didn't know these were still down here. What was that? Look, there's a tape player down there, one of those old reel-to-reel setups. They'd record up on that old scaffolding we saw, and I guess then they'd sequester themselves down here to listen to the recorded songs. Did your parents sing? Yeah, they sang. They sang in the mindful code script tokens. Okay, this leads to nothing. Okay, we can have that song activated, song quotes unquote, by turning off the light. So assume that we'll do something at one of the other two dead ends. But I'm not really sure, so we'll be going back to the exit. Sometimes we see workers near the tracks. In like every second or third light. Okay. Let's go to the exits then. Thank God, okay. Let's go. Yeah, okay, I just that tunnel where the tracks were broken. I'd like to take a look down there. If you wait for me, I'll just go take another look around. Sure, okay, I'll be right here. So, and we're her now? Or him? Okay, we're her. We could also be him. Interestingly, I think. Helmets. Yeah, that's outside of the mine. Ah, we're coming back out. But that's just us. Weren't we supposed to wait for her? A shack. The cramped shack is lined with wooden shelves. Dusty stacks of paper reels and notebooks crowd the room, but a bit of moonlight filters through a window near the ceiling. On a small desk in the middle of the room lay 3 notebooks. The red one is labeled J. Marquez. The green one is labeled R. Marquez. The blue one is unlabeled. J. Marquez then. Pages are covered in disorganized notes, some written horizontally and others scribbled vertically into margins. A few pages are lined more evenly and divided up into charts correlating seasons, lyrics, harmonies, and coal holes. The green one. On each page is a delicately rendered charcoal drawing. Most are portraits of rugged faces. Near the middle of the book there are a few drawings of a young girl in a miner's helmet. She plays along the minecart tracks, collecting pieces of wire. In one drawing another young girl sits nearby, intently studying a book. Oh, so interestingly, so there are drawings of the 2 girls. The reading one and her here with the helmet. The blue notebook. Full of Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas. Near the back of the book, what first looks like it might be, oh yeah, this place. These notebooks are labeled Marquez. Your parents are the archivists. No, Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were miners. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's painful. Oh, I've got some painkillers here that could help you out. I got them from a friend when I sprained my wrist installing a security system. You'd better let me drive though, they're pretty strong. Yeah, maybe that's the best. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. I still need to find the zero. Well, it's looked like I told you. It's like I told you, Weaver doesn't lie. If she sent you here to find your on-ramp, this is where you should be looking. Or maybe you just weren't listening closely enough, and that's not exactly what she said. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wex and Ponia in the back of a bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. And we can together go... Hey, I don't want... Hey, can I talk with my dog? There were 2 signs there. I took the one that's not driving myself, I assume. Lisette Antiques, I guess this is your truck. Surprised? It's kind of old. No, I'm not surprised. I guess it's an antique too. I think it suits you. Blue. Blue? This is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Blue. I've got some dried banana slices in my bag. Would you like one? Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. Nice. Conway heads back into the night. That's the farmhouse, that's the acorn mines. Rumbling, boat, tape, scarecrow, pendulum, that's out, that's in. There's rumbling, there's a tape, there's a stage, there's a break. Okay, so we know what's where in that, okay. Didn't she say... Did she not say where the other one was? So we have to go back to the farmhouse, I think. I mean, she mentioned something, but I don't remember exactly the way she talked about it. Yeah, let's go back to the farmhouse. Wait, what's that? Yeah, that's a burning tree. Ah, that's the... Oh, that's Aqua's Ores. Yeah, no need to go there. Let's go to the farmhouse. Scene 6. Yeah, we're supposed to go to the farmhouse first. That's why it wasn't added to my bucket list, but we could skip this, probably, if I remembered right what she said. Yeah, go up to the house. Run, man. You're already slow enough. Let the girl go. Yeah, go to the farmhouse, like up there. Oh no, go to the graveyard. Okay. Can't go to the farmhouse now. Why are you staying here? Ah, she's helping me now. To be faster. Ah, nice. Nice attention to detail. Also, I talked about bad weather and I'm still wondering when this will kick in. We can go to the graveyard together now. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something, I don't know. A decorative graveyard. Weaver's folks were like that. Not morbid, I mean, but strange, careless, with tragic ideas. Oh, and look at that headstone, Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. No, I don't know. What? That's weird. She did say something else than before. She said... No, definitely her parents are named Marquez and the other girl's parents too. Which is weird. Why aren't you helping me anymore? I need your help. I'm not having a TV under my arm now. Okay, we can talk to Shannon here. So this is where she was? Yeah, makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I owe some people some apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that, until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for Mum it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt though, too, a lot of it, all tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something. Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was, so she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone, never came back, until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh? Okay, I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there, well, that's a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say you don't mind if I open it up. Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Yeah. Tune the TV. Are we looking at the barn again instead of the TV? The TV is showing the exact same thing again. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's been moss growing on this one. That's okay, I have a few spares on my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to recalibrate it a bit. Oh, that order should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? That looks dangerous. What are you doing there? Damn, okay, I think the contacts are dirty. No, don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There, just gotta turn it north-south and... We're still looking at the barn instead of the TV. Oh god, we just made the barn disappear. But the Kentucky Route Zero appears. And there's a truck driving to the Kentucky Route Zero into the anomalous other dimension? Interesting. So I assume that was Act 1. And we arrived at Kentucky Route Zero. At least the screen faded to black. And now? End of Act 1. Huh. So, limits and demonstrations, the interlude between Act 1 and Act 2. We'll see us tomorrow when we play that. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.